So, can Wes Anderson push the boundaries of animation since doing Fantastic Mr. Fox?
The Japanese archipelago, 20 years in the future. Canine saturation has reached epidemic proportions. An outbreak of dog flu rips through the city of Megasaki.
And while at the core this is a very simple movie, you also see that it's also got various different elements in it that really help move the story along in quite an interesting way. And once he lands there, he comes across these various other dogs as well. Some have been house trained and some of them have had masters. However, there is one stray who turns out to be a very compelling character.
Mayor Kobayashi issues emergency orders, calling for a hasty quarantine. Trash Island becomes an exile colony. The Isle of Dogs.
I don't think I can stomach any more of this garbage.
Exactly.
Same here.
Words out of my mouth.
Nobody's giving up around here, and don't you forget it, ever. You're Rex. You're King. You're Duke. You're Boss. I'm Chief. We're a pack of scary, indestructible alpha dogs.
And while at the core this is a very simple movie, you also see that it's also got various different elements in it that really help move the story along in quite an interesting way.
Atari Kobayashi, you heroically hijacked a junior turboprop XJ750 and flew it to the island because of your dog. Darn it. I've got a crush on you.
We get the idea. You're looking for your lost dog Spots. Does anybody know him?
No.
And the amount of detail that goes into these separate characters and the animals as well as the human characters is nothing short of absolutely mind-blowing. And it really makes you wonder quite a few times, like, how did they do this? And this is why I particularly cannot wait for the Blu-ray to come out just to see how they did some of these amazing things.
I've lost all of my pride.
Spots, if he's alive, may very well be living even at this moment as a captive prisoner.
Somebody is up to something. Will you help him? The little pilot.
Why should I?
Because he's a 12-year-old boy. Dogs love those.
The cast here is also absolutely incredible. Now, there are way too many names to name. However, some particular highlights are Morgan Freeman, Scarlett Johansson, and Edward Norton, who all really helped deliver to push the story along. And the way how that the Japanese government is trying to come up with a way to, you know, kind of like defer people away from dogs is also really interesting as well.
We'll find him. Wherever he is, if he's alive, we'll find your dog.
It's gonna be a fight!
And I'm not going to lie, I found it extremely hard to find a single flaw within this movie, as this is so well paced and so well acted and so well created in its animation as well that I mean, there is no such thing as a perfect movie, but with this being so innovative, it's so hard to pick a single flaw out with this movie.
I wish somebody spoke his language.
So, with all that said, Isle of Dogs is really such an incredible animated movie as, again, it pushes the boundaries of what animation can be, has a compelling story and absolutely fascinating characters that you can relate to and follow the story along with quite well as well. My final verdict is a 10 out of 10.
To the north, a long rickety causeway over a noxious sludge marsh leading to a radioactive landfill polluted by toxic chemical garbage. That's our destination.
Great.
Get ready to jump.
thanks for watching this, guys, as always. Now it's over to you, so feel free to comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on Isle of Dogs. And as always, if you are new to my channel, feel free to click here to see more and subscribe, as I do make new videos as often as I can. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. Also, special shout out to Ren Geekness, who saw this movie with me, so feel free to check out his channel in the description box below. And as always, guys, I shall see you all on the next one, and take care.